Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. I got a lot of positive feedback of the first episode, so I figured I'd make a second video for today. So, without further ado, I'm going to get right into the next game. So, last time we were here, we left off on we made some bunk beds, we made the shower, the canteen, kitchen, the staff room, and such. So we got some of the basic infrastructure of the prison down. However, there's a lot more grants. There's a lot more things I can actually do. Right now, I think I'm going to go and I'm going to do cell block B. So I'm going to try raising my prisoner capacity up just a bit. I'm also going to go for probably, let's see, this one looks good. Security procedure certification. So, now that I have this little prison all set up, to raise my prisoner capacity. Now, right now, what I'm going to be looking at is probably building a second building here. Now that I have all this money from the previous grants, I'm going to make a little, going just a bit back here. Speed it up again just so it's all fast. And this time I'm going to stick some prison doors, probably just right here. So basically, it's going to go from prisoners arriving here. They're going to be taken through here, through the large jail doors, into the actual prison. And then we're going to have another building over here. Now, these cells I'm going to do a little differently, because these bunk beds are pretty awesome. But they only give me a prisoner capacity of 24. So right here, being a little smart, I'm going to raise my minimum security ratio for intake. So that when I actually am getting prisoners, which actually I think I could probably go, I'm going to go to full capacity. So I'm going to actually start getting some prisoners in my prison. Just to make this game a little bit more lively for you guys. Meanwhile, we finally have a building up. Building's done. I'm going to need to build some electrical cables here. Need to light this place up. Oh, and I just remembered it removed that one wall. So I'm going to just replace that there. So, to raise my prisoner capacity up to 50, I'm probably going to need to make some actual prison, like an actual prison-like cells and such. I can't just do a dormitory. I'm just going to build this wall back here. So, what I think I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to go with pretty much a standard design that I've done with all my prisons thus far. I'm going to make a little 3x2 cell. But I'm going to make a couple of these. I'm going to make, let's see what we have here. Oops. So I can make a couple of these there. I'm going to leave it 2 wide pathway here. I'm going to go right up to here. So I'm going to make a couple cells. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 cells, so that's another 12 prisoners that I can fit in here. There we go. But to make cells, rooms where your prisoners live. So these are all going to be little rooms for my prisoners here. But I mean, they need to be enclosed, they need a bed, and they need a toilet. So I'm going to finish making these prisons here. And I'm going to make jail doors in front of each cell. Oops, that shouldn't have happened. Quickly, should be able to click that. No. Okay, I'm going to wait for that to be done. I'm going to dismantle that door. I want to just move that door there. So I'm going to go back into objects. I'm going to place this where it's supposed to be, and a concrete wall just back there, just to fix that little mistake. Dismantling the door does put it back into your inventory, essentially. Which is what we have over here. All these boxes and deliveries and such coming through. So in about 1 in-game hour, we're going to get prisoners. So I'm going to lower the game speed back down to normal. I'm going to get a little bed here. I'm going to get some beds in these cells. Prisoners need a place to sleep. I'm going to put my toilets all there. So, as we learned in the previous episode, we do need water to each of those toilets. So I'm going to build this and that right down there. So that's going to give me another 12, raising my capacity up to 36. But I still need to get it up to 50. So let's see, I am going to make a second cell block here. Oops, one too far. I'm going to make a little second cell block here. Which, actually, this probably would be a good time. I'm going to speed it up just for a second. Wait until these cells are all done and they all have their toilets. And then I'm going to show one of the cool, quick ways that I can actually get this built over to here. So I'm going to wait for them to build these toilets here. And we have some prisoners coming in as well. Let's see. They're coming in on a prisoner bus. So let's see these guys. Okay, well, our first 3 prisoners. There's Damon, there's Sean, and there's Richard Porter. So they're going to be taken to their little cells right now. Probably to the big room that we have here. Yep, right into that room right there. So, what we can also see is, now that these toilets are... There's still one toilet, 1 or 2 toilets. Okay, so they're being taken to the actual cells right now. So it looks like Richard Porter got taken here, but this prisoner got taken to an actual cell. It still doesn't have its water yet. Okay, there we go. So, if you look here under the quick build, there's a copy and paste existing parts of your prison. And I can actually go, and I can actually copy these 3 cells right over to there. And right over to there. And that's going to build everything I need, copying directly from that side over to this side. I'm still going to wait, because if you copy things and they're missing in the copy, it doesn't copy over. So now that our prisoners, we have... it's free time. We also get access to something called a regime. This gives us access to what our prisoners are doing at any given time. So it looks like right now it's 11:14 a.m. So right now it is lockup time. However, at 1 to 2 p.m. it's going to be food, so it's going to be lunch. Which means they're probably going to be coming in. Oh, look at the cooks. They've already gotten some bacon and some... I think that's soup or something. Not exactly sure what that's supposed to be, but it does look like bacon and soup. I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to copy this again. Again, with that, and there. So, because I've done that, I still need to remake the pipes, because it doesn't copy the utilities over, however. So I'm going to build that. And get that done. So it looks like in another 19 hours, we're going to be getting another 10 minimum security prisoners. We're going to be getting some more of these guys. Here they go. They're all going out to eat their lunch. Meanwhile, the workmen are working. There we go. Yep, he's eating his bacon and his salad. Richard Porter there is having lots of fun. Oh, wow, he's 18 years old. Sentenced to 18 years, including shoplifting, burglary, and robbery. And he pled guilty to all of them. Oh my. That's very young to be in prison already, but I mean... don't commit crimes. That's a 19-year-old as well. Criminal damage. And a 62-year-old. Okay, well, I mean... you have an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 62-year-old. So I'm going to go quickly here. For some reason it didn't like to keep my walls. So we do have a prisoner capacity of 41 right now. But I also have another. I want a security chief. So I'm going to have to research him. Need 10 guards, unlock patrols, and assign 3 guards to patrols. Meanwhile, I'm going to just copy this again. See that? And I think I could probably squeeze one more cell down there. Yep, I can. I'll do the exact same here. Get them a couple cells. And I'm going to max the speed out again just so the workers actually finish that quickly. as well as the research that I'm working on. Feed all prisoners. All prisoners have been fed. All three of them got their food. Looks like they're preparing for dinner, though. Watch them all running over to their cells. But Richard Porter, he's having fun. He's having fun in a big empty dorm room. But in 13 hours, he probably is going to get a couple friends. There we go. And all these prison cells are done. Up to 49. Once this one's done, we are going to finish our cell block B. There we go. So I'm going to quickly do some water pipes here as well. They need access to their toilets. So now that that's done, I'm going to go back to normal speed. I'm going to go look at some more of the grants that we have. We have an option for cell block C, which is now raising your prisoner capacity to 100. Now that may be a bit much right now, because I only have prisoner capacity for 50, but there's a lot of other things that we need to consider when we're dealing with all this. So let's see, we have short-term, long-term. I guess those are just investments that give you money over time. Yeah, it says objectives, just wait for funds. So I'm not going to do those right now. So we have inmate health and well-being, prison maintenance, and visitation rights. I am going to do the visitation rights, actually. Of course, these prisoners should be allowed to see their families. I'm going to build a little visitation room, probably right back here. So let's see, we have lots of room. I'm going to build a little visitation room just back down here. There we go, visitation. I'm going to stick just a normal door in front. I mean, I don't think they're going to be aggressive towards their families. There's a visitor table. So I'm going to put a visitor table probably here and here. So I'm going to stick some visitor tables there. There we go. But it looks like there's a couple more things. I need to build a common room, a pool table. Oh my. These prisoners are living lives of luxury here. So I'm going to build a common room right next to that. Common room, allowing your prisoners some free time to relax. Okay, so visitation room, just gonna wait for them to install their booths. So we need a pool table. So I'm gonna build a pool table for them. I need 5 phone booths and 2 TVs. So these guys are gonna be getting television. I'm gonna build a television here and a television here. And just thinking ahead, I'm going to build them something to sit in when they're watching TV. I mean, it's not much fun if they have to sit on the floor. So I still need to build 5 phone booths. So, I'm going to stick some phones there. I'm going to put 2 phones there as well. And then just put a little door so that they can get in. So we can see they've finally gotten, yep. They all have water now. You can see the double layer of walls we have there. Okay. So that's done as well. Gonna check and see what other grants we have here. That one's gonna take a while. So we do have a bunch of grants, but I want to finish the security procedure. 1 staff members are exhausted and resting. Okay. So, hire a security chief. Requires an office. I only have 2 offices right now. So I think I need some more offices. Now quickly see, how big is this that I made before? 11 by 6. So I'm going to make another 11 by 6 just down here. I'm going to put some paving stones just so that they can get down there. I'm going to do that. And just like before with these, I'm going to make little staff doors there. So the workers, they're still building this common room over here. And I need them to go over and build me some more offices so I can at least hire my security chief, which he is unlocked now. So, if I go into here, it says I need patrol routes and unlock patrols. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to speed it up here a little. So they need to be let out by the guards. I'm actually going to hire a couple more guards here. just so that they're able to open up the doors for all my workers. I'm going to build... Let's see, I'm going to build this, and I'm going to make it so that it's actually pre-powered. Just like these offices up here. There are no prisoners to assign to eat at this canteen. Okay. I don't know how many prisoners should be eating in the staff room, but... I mean... I'll just leave that be for now. I don't think it's that big of an issue. So, they're finishing up with that. And I think, yep, there they go. They are working on building my 2 new offices. Then I shall be able to hire 10 guards is actually a requirement, so I'm going to hire 2 more. Gonna get that done. Daily cash flow of $10. Not making much money, but I do have a lot of money there. Let's see, here they go. Because I know exactly what I'm doing, I'm going to find offices. There we go. And you can see they made this perfectly for me. So I'm going to build 4 and 4. I'll separate them with a little concrete wall here. I'll make some office desks. Stick some chairs here. And filing cabinets right next to those. So once that's done, I should be able to hire the chief here, an advanced staff member that gives access to the deployment, CCTV, and riot guards. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so there's our chief's office. And I need to unlock patrols. So let's start unlocking our patrols here. Just looking over the other things. I think I'm gonna go over for maintenance. I'm gonna start working on the maintenance. So, meanwhile he's researching. So I'm gonna speed it up just so it researches a little faster. Oh, 2 hours, 2.5 hours until 10 more prisoners are coming in. And it looks like we're losing money, but I think it's because we have the chief here now. But these prisoners should make up for that. We should be getting some money. Which actually, if we go down to finances here. So we're receiving $2,000 from federal grants and $450 from prisoner grants. So we're getting money for our prisoners. But we do have to pay for our guards and our administration and our workmen. Oh, I'm going to click this notebook page. I have no clue exactly what these are for. I probably will figure that out in the future, though. Here we go. And prisoner intake, now we have positive money. More than just $10. Oh, visitors. Aww. Aww. McAvoy's wife and father are coming. Aww. So we have some prisoners coming in here. Oh, 2 prisoner buses this time. So where are they going? Just gonna watch them. Kind of watching the prisoners as well. Okay. They need to come in through that door. So it looks like they're going to the visitation tables down there. And here are the guards taking all the prisoners in. Awesome. I wonder how many of them are going to be moved to cells and how many of them are actually going to be moved to visitation. Box contents, light, 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 light. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start placing my own lights here. The cells look kind of dark. So I'm just going to start lighting up the dark cells. They should be at least able to read the newspaper or whatever they have in there. I'm going to start just placing a couple lights here. Oh, yep. Sean McAvoy. He is talking to his wife and his father. It looks like he's only in prison for 4 years, but he pled not guilty. But it's not my place to judge whether he's guilty or not. Okay, here we go. 86% done unlocking patrols, and it looks like it's feeding time again for the prisoners. So they're making their meals there. Lots of bacon, potatoes, and soup. So yeah, I think that is probably soup. Soup and bacon. So they are getting their meat, and they are getting their vegetables. That's definitely good. Okay, let's see. Nearly done with unlocking patrols. 2 visitors on site in 1 grape. Yep, it looks like he's done talking. And I think he's going right back to the common room. So he's going out, he's going to have some fun there. He's going to play pool. He's going to play pool with Damon here. Oh, no, he's not. Apparently Damon's calling somebody. Okay, so I have unlocked patrols. So you probably see this deployment. Assign staff to areas of your prison. So this is the prison. It's all white right now because everybody's allowed. It's shared. All prisoners will be allowed. But we do have guard patrols here. So I'm going to put a guard here in the shower, just in case. You never know. Make sure they're not doing anything. Let's see, another guard down here in the canteen would make sense. I don't know, I think I'll put a guard in the kitchen even, just to make sure everybody's protected. I'm going to put a guard in the dormitory, a guard in visitation, and a guard in here, in the common room. And now that I've assigned some guards, I've completed that grant. So now we have other grants, but that's all for today. I am going to be doing a bit more for the next video, but as you can see, the prison has gotten off to a pretty good start there. We have a 56 prisoner capacity. We have 13 prisoners currently in here. You have some various prisoners, you can see various ages, various charges, money laundering. Oh my, he's only 36. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly give them some power here. It doesn't look like they'd had power. Light those prison cells up for them. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment down below. Feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more of these, feel free to subscribe. Thank you, and have a great night.